Without doing the same type of bread with eggs, I'm going to show you how to do a different style of bread, egg bread. This is a Korean inspired recipe, and for this recipe I'm using 1 cup or 125 grams self-raising flour, 2 eggs, enough salt to your taste, a teaspoon of vanilla, and 60 milliliters butter melted, and 1 cup of milk, and sugar always to your taste. I'm adding only a tablespoon of sugar. You can add up to half a cup. So let's start doing this. Very simple. So into a mixing bowl, add the flour, and into that add the butter. Measure 1 cup of milk. Add the eggs. A teaspoon of vanilla. And mix while adding the milk. If you are using plain flour for this recipe, always add 1.5 teaspoons of baking powder with a pinch of salt. If you find that batter is a bit thinner, you can always add a little bit of flour to make it a bit thicker. So it will depend on the size of the eggs that you are using. So it needs to be like pancake batter. The bread comes in an oval shape. I couldn't find any oval shaped dishes except these ramekins, and there are some foil cups if you want to make it ahead and leave it in the freezer. So make sure to spray it well so it comes out nicely. Now into the molds, add the batter halfway through. Now into each cup, break 1 egg. Now take a baking tray and put them on the baking tray. Now take a chopstick and just swirl the egg through the batter like this. So that way it mixes up nicely. Going to add a bit of sugar on top and the salt. Now swirl a bit again. If you want to add the sugar into the batter, you can add the sugar into the batter. That's normally how they do. And I didn't add the salt into the batter as I'm using salted butter, and the self-raising flour has a bit of salt too. So I'm seasoning the eggs. Now you can add cheese slices or bacon on top. I'm going to add a little bit of shredded cheese. I only have Parmesan cheese today, and you can omit the topping too. And make sure that you remember that cheese has a bit of salt too, so don't add too much salt. So this goes to the preheated oven, 180 Celsius, until it cooks really well. So the top needs to be golden brown. Look at the beautiful bread, the Korean inspired egg bread. If you do it in individual foil cups, you can always leave it in the freezer and take whenever you want. And they are really soft and beautiful. Look. How beautiful and spongy it is. And if you don't have the foil cups, you don't need to worry. You can always use ramekins or even muffin pans. So let's cut one and see how it is. It's very hot. And see the eggs gone through the bread, and an easy breakfast recipe. You can make a lot ahead and leave it in the freezer and take whenever you want. This is a really simple recipe to include in kids' lunch boxes or even yours, or to have as a snack too. Hope you will enjoy. See you next time.